You have someone who's been deeply thinking about you and missing you for a long time. This Knight of Pentacles, he's consistent. He shows up every day. This may be kind of like an everyday occurrence for this person where you cross their mind to some degree. This energy's got me feeling Five of Cups, like there's a sense of regret, grief, loss around this situation. And they're really missing and reflecting on times when they were in contact with you, when they did have you within an arm's reach. So we're going to jump in. I actually want to jump in with tarot first, and I just want to see where this person's at. What is up, guys? It is Christina, the tarot reader, and I have a reading for you. Okay, we have someone whose successes may be fleeting. Okay, as they come in, there's something not being completely felt within them. There's still a sense of the tower that went down. Even though there may be joy or a sense of surface level success in this person's life, maybe they do have a presence online or some sort of platform. There's a sense of what happened here. The tower going down, the stress, the anxiety, the negative mind frame, I'm feeling regret, like just what they did, their actions, how it's coming to haunt them, how the tower coming down really was a big change for them. And there's a sense of coming into judgment here. I think this is someone who definitely did some action against you and they're in regret. Okay, so only take it if it fits. This is someone who is missing you and thinking of you because of what they did to you and how they allowed the tower to come down. There may be even anxieties about how they come around to you, but they've gone through some sort of spiritual awakening through this process. This has really brought them freaking closer to God, closer to their inner self, really trying to understand why they behave the way they behave, why they show up the way that is disingenuous to what they truly want to achieve here. And this fleeting successes, even though they may be getting successes, I don't think they can fully enjoy them. The Hermit, literally doing that introspection, self-realization, coming into enlightenment, soul reflection. This person's having to look in the deep caverns of their soul. This is very isolated energy. So this person has not been out with anyone else. There's been a real sense of solitude and solitary confinement in the energy of this person. They may be acted on emotional vulnerabilities. Maybe they previously showed up a little bit with rose-colored sunglasses on. They didn't really know exactly how deeply their traumas affected them, how much was unhealed, and how vulnerable they truly were when it came to their emotions. This may have been a surprising revelation for them. You probably brought this to the forefront. There's a sense of wanting to work things out with you. Bring about a sense of peace, collaboration, and offer. Wanting to see the perspective again. Yeah, they want a brand new opportunity here. I want to see how our collective feels about this. How do you feel about this? So you're still holding out for this person. You may feel that this is your twin flame, that you are meant to come towards a sacred union. There would be, outside of the actions of this person, you would see the troubled soul. You would see the trauma that hasn't been healed, the patterns that may repeat, how they fall short to these things. You see a real positive union here. The Knight of Pentacles, how long it's taken. You've also been patient with this. You also have been maybe thinking about this person, spying on this person, checking up on them, keeping a watchful eye over them. And the Knight of Pentacles, he's a slow-moving card, but when he finally gets to his pentacle in hand and everything that he's shown up consistently for pays off, that's like being touched from the heavens. It's truly like a miracle being handed to you and saying, this is your time to run with it. You know that this has the potential to be a miracle if this person can come out the other side of this. The Lovers, another twinny card. You felt the connection, the chemistry. It's probably unlike any other person that you felt a connection with. You know that this has the story, or at least the journey of what a twin flame connection entails. The separation, the healing, the karmic occurrences, the roller coaster it puts you on, plus the frickin' loops. So I do get the sense of you coming from a more grounded perspective. You are trying to balance your priorities because you do feel a little bit stuck in your mind that maybe you're going crazy. Maybe this is all for nothing. You have been maybe trying to balance your singlehood. Maybe you're even a little bit celibate right now and you're weighing up whether this is something you want to open up your heart to again. Another person, a new person, perhaps going out to date. But you feel so entrapped by this person and where they left you. One more for that Eight of Swords. Knight of Wands in reverse. You may feel a little bit like this person was argumentative, that they were a bit ready to kind of be hasty with you and a bit short with you and treat it like it was something that didn't have the emotional depth that you felt it did. Maybe you're really caught up in past events. Maybe not having ever really got a real resolution from him, not having talked about it, not having had a conversation around it. There's something about your energy that still feels very trapped in this time. And maybe even though it has been a long time coming and you are hopeful for the future, there's still fear and reservation around this person acting like a bit of a freaking jerk and showing up, picking at things, not really coming through healed, still being in a sense with their defenses up, not being completely centered and being a bit hot and cold with their energy. Okay, I want to see what this person wants with you, what they want with you, what their energy is coming towards you. This person. Oh my God. So they felt the ecstasy of the connection. And as I said, this may have been very turbulent. This may have had really high highs and really low lows. They're replaying the memories of this though. And I'm just really getting, it could have been some naughty habits here too. Just chasing thrills, maybe partaking in a little bit of ecstasy. Influences came out as well. There may have been other people involved in this that weighed in on this connection, that stopped it from being what it needed to be, really getting in the way, really like contaminating this person's view of you. But they're still reliving the memories of when it was those high highs, what those thrills were. This person still lives in memory of all these things. Okay, we're going to a part 2.